You lose! Good day, sir! Whoops. Wrong movie.
Hi everyone.
Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to play A Christmas Story, a major card game. This is what you get for contents. There are 15 cards, a leg lamp marker, an instruction booklet, and 90 peak tokens. For this video, I'm not going to take out any of the peak tokens from their sheets, as it would get a lot messy. But anyways, let's do it. In this game, you'll be using your old noggin to remember where cards are, because most of the time, they're going to be face down. So to set up the game, you're going to take the decoder pin, BB gun, the bullies Grover Dill and Scott Markis, and you're going to shuffle these cards along with a certain number of other present cards according to the number of players who are playing, according to what is shown on the instruction booklet. In a 3-player game, you'll be shuffling 5 other present cards for a total of 9 cards. In a 4-player game, you'll shuffle 7 cards for a total of 11 cards. In a 5-player game, you'll shuffle 9 cards for a total of 13 cards. And in a 6-player game, you'll be using all of the cards from the box. Once you have your number of players, you're going to deal 2 cards face down to each player. Those 2 cards will be placed in front of each respective player, as shown right here. After dealing, you should have 3 cards remaining. Those 3 cards are placed face down in the middle of the table, as shown. Do not look at any of the cards, even your own. You're then going to place the leg lamp marker somewhere in the middle of the table, so all players can reach it. Then each player are going to pick 15 tokens of the same color, and your colors are gold, silver, bronze, red, blue, and green. The youngest player goes first, and turn order goes clockwise. On your turn, you will do one of 3 actions. The first action is swap. You will swap one of your cards with one of the cards in the middle of the table. And if the card you swapped is face down, you may peek at it, or essentially just look at it without anyone else looking at it themselves. You place it back face down like this, and then place one of your own peek tokens on top of it. That is what peek tokens are for. They are to let players know who has peeked at a card. Peek tokens are never removed from a card unless the card is flipped face up. If every player's respective peek token is on the same card, remove all of the peek tokens from that card and flip that card face up. That card remains face up for the rest of the game. The second action is dare. Let's say these are your 2 cards, and these are 2 cards from one of your opponents. To dare, you choose one of your cards, and then choose one of your opponent's cards, and then you dare them to swap. If your opponent accepts the dare, you swap those 2 cards. And if the card you took is face down, you may peek at it and put a peek token on top of it. But if your opponent does not accept the dare, do not swap those cards, and instead, your opponent then has to choose one of their own cards and then flip it face up for the rest of the game. In addition, you get the leg lamp marker in your possession. I'll talk about this marker in just a moment. But the third action is open presents. Now this third action is in a way kind of end game, so I'm going to save that action for near the end of the video. If you have the leg lamp, as long as it's in your possession, then you are given an extra 3 special actions that you may use. And if you decide to use one of your 3 special actions for that turn, once that turn is done, you place your leg lamp marker back into the middle of the table, and then it will be no longer in your possession. The first one is Triple Dog Dare. As your turn action, you can force an opponent to swap one of their cards with one of yours, and if the card you took is face down, you may peek at it, then place a token on it. The second action, special action that is called Free Peek. Very straightforward. As your turn action, just look at one of your cards, and then put a peek token on it. The third special action only happens during one of your opponent's turns. If one of your opponents makes a dare to you, and you refuse it, and you have the leg lamp, you can simply use that leg lamp, put it back in the middle of the table, and then you don't have to flip one of your cards face up. Now it's time to talk about the final action, open presents. On your turn, if you think you know where both the BB gun and the decoder pin are, then you can announce that you are opening presents. If either or both cards have not already been flipped face up, go ahead and flip them face up right now. If you are correct, and none of your two cards are bullies, congratulations, you won the game. But if either or both of your cards is a bully, then you lose! Good day, sir! Whoops, wrong movie. But anyways, you ultimately lose the game, and the game ends just like that. Nobody wins. Your opponents don't really win, but you are the ultimate loser if that happens. Now let's say that if you guessed incorrectly, you're eliminated. What you're going to do next is leave those cards face up. You're going to take both of your cards and put them in the middle of the table. All the remaining players will then continue playing until someone finds the BB gun and the decoder pin without having a bully in their two cards. And that's how you play A Christmas Story, a major card game. Let's end things off by just showing what the other 11 presents are. Toy Zeppelin, bunny suit, snowsuit, cowboy hat, gold fly swatter, bar of soap, basket of fruit, bowling ball, socks, hubcap, and toy fire engine. And there you go. That's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. And don't forget to check out my gaming channel, Markis P Gaming, for video game Let's Play content. I will see you later, but until then, like always, take care.